This show is brought to you by NMDC Group.
Asset manager Sagard opens an office in ADGM, and Reliance Retail may be seeking funds from the PIF and ADIA. You're watching The Daily Brief with Forbes. I'm Ramia Faraj. Canada-based alternative asset manager Sagard Holdings has opened an office in Abu Dhabi Global Market, making it the latest international investment firm to set up in the GCC. It's part of Sagard's regional expansion strategy. Sagard has over $14.5 billion of assets under management. It invests in venture capital, private equity, private credit, real estate, and royalties. It has offices in Canada, Europe, and the U.S. India's Reliance Retail is reportedly in talks with existing investors, including Saudi's Public Investment Fund and Abu Dhabi Investment Authority, as it seeks to raise $1.5 billion. Reliance Retail is India's largest retailer and is led by Asia's wealthiest person, Mukesh Ambani. The talks with investors are part of plans to raise $3.5 billion by the end of September. Of that sum, QIA last month announced a $1 billion investment, and KKR & Co. this week announced $250 million. The gap between global oil supply and demand this year will be the widest since 2007, according to the International Energy Agency's latest report. The IEA says from September, oil cuts by Saudi and Russia will cause a significant global supply shortfall until the end of the year. It says oil stocks will be at uncomfortably low levels, increasing the risk of volatility. And the IEA says this will not be in the interest of producers nor consumers, given the fragile economic environment. Zara owner Inditex has posted record first-half net profit due to strong sales as the world's biggest fashion retailer raised prices. The Spanish group posted a net profit of $2.7 billion, beating its previous record of $1.92 billion for the same period of 2022. This year, first-half sales were 13.5% higher year-on-year. Inditex took a hit after closing its 514 shops in Russia. Russia was its second biggest market after Spain. China says it's following media reports about suspected security issues with iPhones, but it insists there's no ban on government officials using the devices. International media had reported that China banned government officials from using iPhones, but at today's regular press briefing, China's foreign ministry said China has not issued any laws, regulations, or policy documents prohibiting the purchase and use of smartphones made by foreign brands such as Apple. Meanwhile, Apple has reacted to the French ban on its iPhone 12, saying the model was certified by international bodies and complies with global radiation standards. It comes after France ordered Apple to stop selling the headset, claiming it breaches European exposure limits. Tests in France showed the phone's radio frequency energy absorbed by the body was higher than legally allowed. Apple says it's contesting the French lab results and will continue to engage with authorities to show it's compliant. And the U.S. Senate is bringing U.S. tech leaders, including Elon Musk, Mark Zuckerberg, and Sam Altman, to Capitol Hill today for a closed-door forum on how Congress should set AI safeguards. Officials say creating AI legislation means engaging in one of the most complex and important subjects Congress has ever faced. Lawmakers are grappling with how to mitigate the dangers of AI, particularly when it comes to potentially dangerous deep fakes, election interference, and attacks on critical infrastructure. I'm Ramia Faraj. This is The Daily Brief. Thanks for watching. See you tomorrow.
This show is brought to you by NMDC Group.